Hi there, I'm Nicole, and I'm glad you found your way to help me grow Yolo County's spring activity ideas. Several of the ideas this spring include the concept of searching, seeking, finding, looking for an item. And not all kids just know how to do that, and you might need to walk your kid through some of these steps, and it's going to get a little bit more difficult as they're getting older, right? So with a really young child, you're going to start with a large item, get them to look at it, and then not even hide it. Just put it somewhere else in plain sight and send them to get it. When that's easy, you can start partially hiding that item. So a little bit of it is sticking out and the kid is knowing to look for parts of the item. You can use something smaller that maybe hides better completely underneath and send them to look for it. If they need a step in between, you can use something with a light so that it's completely hidden, but they have a cue and a clue as to where to find those things. You could also try making noise on your way to where you're hiding it. That way they are getting an idea of where in the room that item might be, or you could hide a musical toy and have it playing music under a cover. And then that child knows to listen for the sound and seek it out that way. It's really important that the kids learn this skill. It's something that we call object permanence. It means that they understand something exists even when they're not looking at it. This baby is here whether you're holding it, whether you're looking at it, or whether it's in a drawer, it still exists, it didn't disappear. So one of the things we can start teaching as the kids get older is to add on to visual discrimination when they're doing this skill, when they're looking for something or seeking something. If I'm showing a kid this toy and that I'm gonna hide it, I would like an older child to know that it's probably not behind this water bottle. It's not behind the water bottle, it's too big. So as we're teaching these skills, we're using words like, is it too big? Is it too small? Could it fit here? I don't know. And showing that it does or doesn't. That way, the child can look around the room and start to visually, by looking, discriminate, choose, and decide where things might be hidden, so you don't look behind every single thing in the room. You know, things that it could be hiding behind. So for instance, the child would know not to bother looking behind the water bottle, it's too small, but maybe they would pick up the bucket because the bucket could be completely hiding the toy, right? So it's a great skill for all kids to have. I think a lot of adults could use a little practice on this one too. How many people feel like they have someone in their life that isn't looking very hard for things? So this is a great skill to do with your child, participate, and walk through the steps of how you're hiding something and then seeking and finding it. Thanks for playing along.